on, wake up.
No, I just need a little bit longer.
You have to wake up.
No, I was doing homework. I'm tired.
Well, you have to. You need to record your children's sermon.
What?
Your children's sermon.
Yeah?
You have to record it.
You're right. Hi, everyone. It's Pastor Risa here. Sorry, I was taking a little nap. I was a little tired today. Today, I want to talk to us about the scripture lesson from the book of Romans. Do you like, I have my Batman blanket on me right now. It's nice. So I wanted to talk to us today about our scripture. In the book of Romans, we have a section that talks about what it means to fulfill the law. Now, that's going to be kind of weird because it's in the Bible, right? So I don't think that it's talking about the laws like make sure you never steal, or what are some other laws? I mean, there's so many laws out there. Don't hurt other people. Actually, come to think of it, a lot of the laws that we abide by in the world are very similar to the laws that Jesus puts for us and that God puts for us in the Bible. Do not kill, do not steal, things like that. And all of these are called fulfilling the law whenever we make sure that we don't do all of these things. But you want to know a secret that I learned? I learned that the best thing in the whole world to do, the best way to make sure that you abide by all of the laws is to love one another. Can you believe that? If we just love one another and we treat one another with respect, did you know that that covers all of the laws in the entire book of the Bible? So just giving you a little tip. I stayed up really late last night. I'm doing lots of homework. I have a big book report to write that I get to do whenever I'm done here. And so I've been having lots of fun, but it's really exhausting. And so I came to take a little nap. As you notice, though, I love my naps. So it doesn't even matter if I have my phone set to an alarm, as y'all notice, but sometimes, even when I have an alarm set, it doesn't work. You know why? Because my favorite button on the alarm clock and my favorite button on my phone is the snooze button. Do you know what that does? It means that you can tell your alarm, I'm not ready to get up. I'm going to continue to take a little nap. So you hit the snooze button, and I'm the kind of person that might hit the snooze button 3, 4, 5 times. I don't know. Look, I like taking naps, okay? And sleeping. Maybe that's why my page is called The Sleepy Preacher. It really fits. Y'all don't even understand. So, one of the best ways to do that is to make sure that I had help to get up. So I reached out and I had my daughter make sure to say that I am going to get up at a certain time, and she knows because she's been doing this for so long. Right, Leilani?
Right.
Okay. She likes to help me get up. I guess it's kind of payback for whenever I have to wake her up. But anyway, so what she does is she's all like, okay, Mom. I tell her, I'm going to bed. You have to wake me up and make sure I get up. She goes, okay. She loves that part. Sometimes she even throws pillows at me. But it works. But that actually is very helpful with what we're going to be doing and what the sermon is today that Pastor Eric's going to preach about. The scripture lesson also talks about how it's time to wake up. Now, when I see that in scripture, I get kind of like, ooh, because I don't like to wake up. I like to take naps. Wonder Bear and I take lots of naps together, so we like to take our naps. So, but the scripture talks about how it's time for us to wake up. That the time is right now. What does that mean? It means, I think, that we are called to be good people. We are called to love one another. And we are called to take action, to help those who don't have a voice, to help those who are not as well off as we are. The time to do that is now. The time for us to do that does not occur, does not have the luxury. We cannot hit a snooze button like I can, like I love to do. The time to help others, the time to love others, and the time to be standing up for justice like Wonder Bear, the time is right now. And that means we can't hit snooze. That means we can't decide, you know what, I'm going to take a nap. It's been too hard. No. Because in this world that we're living in, injustice, which is kind of a big word for saying that some people are treated differently for different things. All of that stuff never has a snooze button. It always happens whether we're awake, whether we're asleep, whether we are snoozing, whether we're watching movies. Did you know that people are being mistreated, that people are not being treated with respect, and that in this big old world that we live in, some people don't feel welcome? And you know what? That's not right. So today's message is, no matter how much you like to snooze, when it comes to treating people right, when it comes to respecting others, there is no snooze button. It's time to wake up, and it's time to do something. And that's what the scripture is talking about today. It's a call for us to get up and do something. What are you going to do? What are we going to do? One of the best ways to apply this scripture today is to just make sure that you are showing everybody love. Make sure that you're showing everybody respect. You know, just because somebody's a different color than you are doesn't mean you disrespect them. Just because somebody's not as smart as you are doesn't mean we don't love them. Because no matter how sleepy we are, and I'm the sleepy preacher, but no matter how sleepy we are, we should never snooze on treating other people well. And I want you to take that with you today. Share that with your friends. Share that with your parents, that we don't hit the snooze button on loving people and respecting people. And remember that. And now I want to see if you are willing to pray with Wonder Bear and I. Come on, Wonder Bear. Let's say a little prayer. And the great thing about these prayers is that we say them together. So I say them nice and slowly so that you at home can say it with me. And when we get to meet in the church in person, if we ever meet in person, then we can do it like that too. So let us say a prayer, please. Dear God, help us to always be awake and always be aware of others and our surroundings. Help us treat others with love and with respect, no matter what they look like, no matter how different they are. Thank you for giving us Jesus. Thank you for giving us each other. And the whole church says, Amen. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm so glad that we were able to be together. I will see you next Sunday. And remember, don't hit the snooze. It's time for action. Bye.